But first, at 6:30, we turn our focus to the influence of money in Arizona politics. Two controversies at the state capitol are raising questions about whether your elected leaders have your best interests at heart. Team 12's Joe Dana has the latest on both of them. One, a prominent Democrat, and a newly elected Republican.
There is a frenzy at the state capitol right now as citizens groups and lobbyists jockey to meet with lawmakers. We expect our leaders not to play favorites. But according to the Washington Post, a lobbyist sought to meet with Representative Justin Heap of Mesa. That's not unusual, but Heap wanted to know whether the firm the lobbyist worked for donated to his campaign, writing in an email, quote, "I need to prioritize which meetings I can take. May I ask you, did the firm donate to my campaign fund? And if not, why did you or your clients decide not to do so?"
It's unseemly, at least, and it borders on unethical.
Brian Dilley teaches political science at Mesa Community College. He says politicians should be willing to meet with any citizens regardless of whether they donated to their campaign.
It's also dangerous because if you say, "I won't talk to you unless you give me money," it's only one step away from, "I won't vote unless you give me money."
Can you see why it would be a concern to voters?
Well, I scheduled the meeting with them anyway.
We caught up with Representative Heap Monday morning about the email.
I think the only comment I would say would be that out of everyone in the legislature, both houses, both parties, I took less money from lobbyists than any other person. So there's certainly no quid pro quo.
In other words, he says, no request for something in exchange for something else. Another ongoing story involving the influence of money here involves Governor Katie Hobbs. A committee for Hobbs raised at least $1.9 million for her inauguration. At least $1.6 million remains. It's money the fund's manager can spend on politics in the future. Republican leaders are calling on the governor to transfer the money to a state protocol fund. Speaker Ben Toma saying Arizona law prohibits using those funds to influence elections because the governor used state resources to procure the funds.
It would make sense to put some distance between the ability of the governor to use that money for whatever purpose they want and having some segregation of those funds.
Hobbs declined to comment. The director of the fund tells 12 News they went above and beyond all legal requirements, publicizing donors and expenses. One elections watchdog we spoke to says a few states have put laws into place to restrict how inaugural funds can be spent. He says Arizona should follow suit. Joe Dana, 12 News.
All right, Joe, thank you.